Oh my god, how can I afford this, Sandy? Are you freaking mad? Hello everyone, how are you? So I asked you guys on Twitter if you wanted to see this video and you said, yes Sandy, please tell me the money, like tell me how people afford to live in London, tell me about salaries and rent prices and all of this. So today we're going to get down and dirty and I'm going to tell you all those little money secrets, not really secrets, but information that I have gathered over the last few years living here. None of these are official statistics, it's all my own experience. So let's see if I can help you. I'm going to talk in pounds. So £1 right now is $1.52 and it's €1.36. So let's talk about rent prices in London first. Now there are two options. Either you're going, I want the cheapest version possible, or I'm okay with paying a tiny bit more. Let me see my options. Now the cheapest version is sharing a bedroom with someone or more than one person. If that's for you, then you're probably okay paying £400 a month for your bed and not your bedroom. As soon as you have your own bedroom in London, £400 is difficult unless you want to share a house with 11 other people, and I mean sharing a bathroom and a kitchen and everything else. So that's the cheapest version, not for everyone. If you want to have a little bit of privacy and ideally your own double bedroom, you're going to end up paying between £600 and £650 per bedroom. Oh my god, how can I afford this, Sandy? Are you freaking mad? There are a few things that you can do to keep this as low as possible. Of course, the closer you move to the center, the more expensive it's going to get. I'm going to put a link down below, which was published by the Huffington Post, which is a rent tube map of London with the more expensive areas and the least expensive areas and the least expensive areas. So you can have a look there, but the closer you move to the center, the more expensive it's going to be. What you can also do, of course, is use the living room as a bedroom. So, for example, if you rent a one-bedroom flat, you can live in it with 2 people. And if you rent a 3-bedroom flat, you can live in it with 4 people. Check before if that's okay with your landlord, but if he says, of course, use the living room as a bedroom, I don't mind, then that's a really good way to save money, because otherwise you're technically paying for an extra room and then it's going to be really expensive. So this is what I have done. I am living in a one-bedroom flat with my housemate. One of us lives in the living room and the other one lives in the bedroom. Now they're both exactly the same size, so we're like, yay, we don't have a living room, which is fine because we spend all our time in the kitchen where we've got a little bar and like some stools anyway, so it's fine. If you decide that's okay for you, then this is a really good way to save money. Nevertheless, you're going to end up paying between, okay, let's say between £400 and £650. Of course, if you want it all luxury, don't worry, there are flats that are much more expensive than that. And I know that all of you out there right now are like, what the hell? How is this even possible? So let's just think about that for a moment. And let's move on. Don't worry, there are ways in London of how you can afford this, and this is your salary. Now, there are jobs that pay you nothing. Don't go for them. So you can find a job that pays £15,000 a year. And you'll get it tomorrow, especially if you speak another language. You're in it and they'll take you and yay, but don't take it. So the minimum that you want to receive for working in London and being able to actually live a little bit and pay your rent is £20,000 per year. Like I said, there are jobs that offer you much less and there are jobs that offer you much more, but for an entry-level job, £20,000 is the minimum that you need to be able to survive in London and still be able to eat and pay your rent as well. If you have gone to university, if you have maybe worked before, or if you have any other special qualification, like maybe you're a designer, maybe you're creative, or maybe you've worked in the country that you're sort of coming from already, you can actually expect a little bit more. It's always very difficult to translate from salaries in another country to over here. And I've seen that many times, so it can be difficult. But if you have like 1 year experience elsewhere or 2, you can think up to £25,000 for your starting salary here in London. Again, please don't take this as this is what's going to happen, because we never know. Like I said, it's so different for everybody. It's so individual, but this is just a rough idea of, you know, if you calculate the minimum, so that's I would say £20,000 a year, and a really cheap rent, which is £400-500 a month. If these are the numbers that you take away from this video and try and calculate with it in your head, like, am I completely mad spending this, or can I spend this, can I live on this, then I think that will help you. If you have a little bit more experience and if you feel like you are, you know, you want a little bit more privacy, then take a rough number of sort of like £23,000-24,000 and maybe a rent of £600 per month with you, and then hopefully you can work with that as well. So I hope all of you are still motivated to come to this country, and if not, then I'm sorry, this is the truth. And if you choose to live in this freaking awesome and exciting place, then you might have to calculate for a few years and tweak every pound around the corner and back. It's totally worth it. I will never leave this place. I love it over here and I recommend it to everyone. But I thought this might be interesting to hear some numbers, because everyone's like, it's expensive, but what does expensive actually mean? So hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week, and follow me on social media if you like. That would be cool. I think this is it for today. I hope you're not sitting at home crying in front of your computer. I love you. Bye.